Good evening. Old man plays video games. Back again today. Let's see what we can do. So, we've got the beginning part of one set of platforms mostly done. Let's get some food, and I need buttons. So let's put these away for the time being. And let's eat our food. Oh, the sun's getting low. And that polar bear is there. Hey, buddy. Yeah, stay away. All right, so I need how many buttons? Where's my stuff? Buttons, 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 buttons. Ceiling 324. So 324, 5 stacks, just over 5 stacks. So let's get that started. That's 4 stacks, 5 stacks, and a few more. And we'll eventually use them, obviously. Yeah? What do you want, Mr. Bear? How about you just leave me alone? I don't see no baby around. You don't need to be mad at me. All right, let's put some buttons up top. Oh, I still have a couple of ceilings to put on. So let's grab that. So it definitely is. I'd probably say I'm a third of the way through, if not maybe a third, close to it. The complicated part is the um, platforms that I'm working on. Yo, multiple people watching tonight. I'm feeling like a real streamer. All right, and last one. Oop. I don't have an axe with me. All right, so that's all my roofs. I want to go up here. Oh, cool. I don't need a crafting table to make buttons. So let's go over here first. Buttons. Let's get 5 stacks. Let's start with that. did bring my shovel because I am going to dig this out because it's not. I don't need it. I just need to put a bottom slab on top of the columns, and a bottom slab won't need a button because things can't spawn here. Things can spawn on the top slab of the ceiling, but to save on resources and to make it spawn proof, each of these can be a bottom slab. So all of these snow blocks were just placeholders. So let's go ahead and just knock those out, because placing the buttons is going to be it's going to be pretty quick once I have all these bottom slabbed. It is a lot of clicking though. Oh, I did make it. Darn it. I did that too. All right. I got to shift place. First, let's save that. And if you're one that just gets just a ton of materials, most of these steps aren't necessary. You want to make the ceiling that I'm standing on right now out of trapdoors? You can, because these ceilings that I'm on now, their only purpose is to deter Enderman from spawning. I don't want Enderman. Oh, I didn't get that. Oop, too far. Did I miss? Yeah, I did miss a button right there. One thing about this design is everything is even. At least for the button placement. Did I miss another button? Oh, I got one right there. Weird. All right. Button. About time I started. I've been streaming for 2 weeks. I figured this was a. It took me a lot longer than this to get anybody to watch. Well, a little more than 2 weeks. No, about 2 weeks, because I think the first weekend I streamed like 3 times, and that got me like 6 days worth of stuff. Because I only post one episode a day, but I'm trying to do daily. Oh, odd number. Where did that come from? There. All right, I think we are good. So I need. Yeah, I am fairly chill. I don't like a whole bunch of adventure. It scares me. Oh, the moon's coming up. All right, let's see. Any? Nope, no snowballs down. Fell down here. So. All right, so now to the next corner, which I'm just going to go up here and cross over. All right, so that should be my death chute that I'm doing. Am I too far? Let's see. Oh, I made this out to the corner. That does not match my design. At the moment, yeah. As long as a baby polar bear doesn't come up here anywhere, I think I'm fine. But this is okay. This is a bit odd. Because these are all the right size with the way the pillars are laid out. My design had 2 spaces between there and the wall. Did I just miscount somewhere? I mean, it'll still work, but that just means that that's the corner of my Jagged Peaks area. I might have made this 1 or 2 too small, but I think it's still going to work. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think I made this entire main platform one too small on all four sides. But I think we're okay. Yep. 5, 6. Ah, shoot. Three, 4. We'll shoot. I'm clicking too fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Three, 4. and one of them more in the middle. So, bam. Ah. Wrong place. All right. For the time being. Ah, shoot. I wanted to land in the water. Oh well. So, a couple more up there. Let's grab trapdoors. I need more. So I'll need 24 by 9. I know I calculated this last night. 216. So that's 3.37 stacks of trapdoors. Oh, I need more logs than that. In fact, all those need to be, well, let's do that. So that's, oh, nope, that's that. So 3, yeah, that should be enough. Hey Dixie, yes, I am actually. I'm sorry, D-Lexi. I am working on the spawning platforms now. I have finished the desert section, and I'm working on the jagged peak section. Just a lot of repetitive stuff on a layout that I've developed before. Alright, so that should be all the pillars. Let's go with trapdoors. So, slow moving so I don't fall. Though I'm not scared of falling, it's time consuming to get back up. Ack. I don't have a way over here. Ack. Well, shoot, what am I doing? Oops, nope. Well, I don't want to break that snow block. And I'm going to go get that. Snowballs I think I have quite a few of, but the wood, I did not have much of a cushion when I finished it. So... So because those have those, I don't need it at the corner. When I built the bottom section, I made everything, I think, one block too small. Oh, nope, I don't need to do that. Aw. So instead of there being a 4-block gap right here between that platform and that platform, they're now butted up against each other. That's not too much of an issue, though it's less of a chance for something that spawns here, or more of a chance for something that spawns here to wander over here and wander back like this and not fall down there. And there's a chance they could fall at right here, and they would fall the 20 plus about 5, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they'd fall 26 from this point. So they would instantly die from the fall damage. I would say I am getting close to being halfway done. I only make platforms in the jagged peaks area and the desert area, whereas the 2 ocean biome corners don't need it. Oh, I did it again. Actually caught that one. I need to go get those. I know the screaming goat was the funniest one. Lay down to go to sleep. Ah, bah. They probably jumped off the side, or they're wandering around up top. No, I didn't see any up there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any up here. All right, so we can walk across. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and knock out the middle. I think that will keep me from putting them in the wrong spot again. Oop. Oops. Oh, I didn't put pillars on this one. All right, so, and then that's done. That's done. I hope I didn't make too many trapdoors for myself. So I think that is it. Well, any mob grinder in a Skyblock world is going to get a lot, but especially with this world and the strays and the husks, yeah. All right, so I have 16 extra trapdoors. So I overcounted. So there's my cushion right there. All right. Let's put those away. Put the buttons away for now. Let's grab all these snowballs. Because I still got to make the walls out of snow and the roof out of stone with buttons on top. All right. One thing I do want to test when I wake up is the spawn sphere that I'm going to be at. No, give me that. So if you guys aren't familiar with this add-on, it is from Foxy No Tail. It is in the marketplace. And one of the settings is spawn spheres. So anywhere outside of the green circle from that point down there at the bottom, outside of the green circle is spawnable up until the red circle. So that is 24 blocks away out to, I think it's 48, 64, whatever it is on Simulation Distance 4, which is default for Bedrock, and the only option for Bedrock Realms. So all of these platforms, if I'm downstairs, all of these platforms are spawnable by whatever can spawn in these areas. Let's make sure this corner's in. And it is. Now I could go up further, but with husks and strays needing, what is it, to be surface spawns instead of cave spawns, you can't put solid blocks above where they spawn at. So I don't care if that's up. It doesn't matter. Hey, the goats are back. So now we need, let's see here, not 24. Let's see, 6 by 4 is 24. So 20 times 9 is 180 slabs. Oh, plus the, no, so it is 24 by 9, which is by 64, the same amount that I needed for, is that right? Yeah, 6 by 6 is 36, so I need 36 by 9 divided by 64, so I need just a hair over 5 stacks of slabs. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 28. I think that might be more than I needed. I might run low on wood at the end of the day. We'll see. Because I just needed just a hair over 5. But let's go put another ceiling up. Yeah, once this gets closed in, goats will not be able to spawn in here. That's for sure. All right. When you get a certain distance away from that thing, it kind of bugs out a little bit like that. One of the weird things about this entire thing is it's snowing over here, and as I get further and further away from the other stuff, it's pure snow. It's raining off in that direction, I believe. I It's raining off in that direction, I believe. But if you come over to the desert section, you get on the far end of the desert, and you get no rain because it doesn't rain in the desert. This is cool. You go to one side, you get no rain. The other side, you get snow. All right, that one's done. Oh, I might end up turning that off because it's the flashing red is getting on my nerves. Ah, I didn't want to do that. How did it build on top of that? Hey, buddy, you like to jump. Jump, jump. Oh, I had to rub my eye. I want the screaming goat back. He was fun. That all looks done. Oh, one thing I can't see if that thing is on is if it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and turn this off just to be on the safe side. And the other things that this little marker tool has is it shows the biome, which this world actually has that. If you see it in the upper left hand corner. But in case you don't have that in your seed, this is a way you can get the biome for your Bedrock world. Spawn spheres for Sim 2. A chunk grid, so that's this chunk. Chunk grid times 3, so it goes out 3. Same thing for chunk grid by 5. which that just adds so many. If you design your world by chunks, I appreciate that storyboard. Uh, if you design your world by chunks, which I actually end up doing, especially when it comes to more of my more complicated redstone machines, I try to chunk align them where I don't want to carry things over from one chunk to the next for circuitry reasons. I'll definitely use this tool to align things up by the chunk. Compass, so east, south, north, west. That's simple. Distance measure. Oh, it's nighttime. No, it's not nighttime. It might be nighttime. 3 and 4, so it tells you how far away something is. Days in game. I've been in game for 94 days, which that's accurate. Time of day, FPS counter, what coordinates, what your nether coordinates are. And spawner ranges. This one is one I've not used, but it's for if you find a spawner and you want to hollow out the area around it to make a farm based on that mob spawner. That's the great tool for doing that. All right, so let's get up here before we get a bunch of mobs spawn on top of the jagged peak. Platform ceilings. Nothing yet. Is it nighttime? It is not nighttime. All right, let's get back up here. You can hardly tell if it's nighttime. Oh, it's about to be. Let's go ahead and sleep. With it raining, I want to see something. Yes. I don't know why, but you can see further in the rain. Like, you should not be able to see those. And we'll see that in the morning. I'll show you. I don't know if that's something that Yasser did or if it's a product of the game. Well, yeah, I'm getting close to 100 days, but there's not much to show other than my farm and my base, which is well over there. But see, when the rain goes away, you can't see all those structures that are literally 1,000 blocks away. It only happens in the rain that you can see them. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to do a tour, but to be fair, there's this and that. So there's not much to really take a tour of. All right, let's finish this one up. I did it again. How am I putting it up on top? Probably the snow layer. I do want to try to get that, though. Cool. And, oh, is this the last one? Nice. I can make the buttons. That's right. So let's go up. My shovel's about dead. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I probably will do that for day 100. Make a little shorter video, because I should have this done by then. If I'm on day 95 now, yeah, this should be done by day 100. Yeah, it must do something in the fog and rain to change the viewable distance. I didn't know that was a thing. But then, when you're not in Skyblock, you can't really tell because there's stuff in the way. Oh, I've missed that. There's trees and mountains and everything else in the way. I do. I believe I am. I turned it on at some point. I don't know if it's a setting I looked at on this or not, but I felt weird about vibrant visuals because it was such a change from the old look. And when I first started playing, and until the last, probably since Christmas time or somewhere around there, I had been playing on my Xbox more often than not. I don't play on it now. I've gotten used to PC. Oops. Yep, I was right on that count for slabs. Just a couple more than I actually needed. Alright, let's get these all out of the way. And then buttons. So I need 32 times 9 divided by 64. 4.5 stacks exactly. 4. Bam. Well, I mean, I understand the need to make one platform that works on it. He jumped pretty high. One platform, a game that works on all platforms. So I understand the appeal for it. I kind of wish that I had moved over to. Yep, I thought I was odd. I started on Java at some point, but I learned a while back that trident killers don't work on Java unless I missed something. And I really love trident killers. This will eventually have. Jeez, buddy. Have a trident killer on it. That's the end goal. I like automating things. Click, 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 click. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. I'm surprised. I'm shocked that Java doesn't have trident killers. I want to try the. There's an arrow method, but it's mostly used for killing fish, I believe. You put harming on a arrow, and then you shoot it into a bubble column. All right, somewhere has an odd number. I missed one spot somewhere. There it is. Bam. True. Well, they are less complicated. As in, iron farms on Java only require 3 villagers and a zombie. But then you have to set it up correctly. Whereas iron farms on a bedrock, you just need to respect village boundaries. That's the only thing you really need to do, and get the necessary number of villagers and beds. Make it a functioning village, as in if you make a decent enough villager trading hall, boom, you're gold. You have an iron farm set up, built automatically. Oh, one more. And that is the second platform. So the only thing to really do now oops, well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't mind it. I've built a few iron farms. The only, like I said, the only thing you really have to do is respect village boundaries. If you can keep the, oops, it's getting darker than I want it to be, so we're gonna go sleep. If you can keep point of interest and bells and beds out of the particular range of that first bed that you put down, then you're fine. Like they depend on even. I mean, I haven't looked too much into Java's mechanics for villagers, other than the dedicated iron three villagers and a zombie. But I imagine that the regular mechanics still work. of so many villagers linked up to their bed is going to automatically just spawn an iron golem. But not having played much Java, don't know that for sure. I wonder what the mechanics are for Java iron golems to spawn, other than the guy got scared. 3 guys got scared. Mechanic. All right. Almost there. And I think we're going to end once all these trapdoors are done. Because that's been an hour. And I do get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I need to start unwinding. And for y'all to know, I'm Eastern time zone, so it's about to be 10 p.m. I misstep. All right. All the platforms are done. They are not exactly where I intended them to be, but they'll still work. So next time we're going to start on the walls. Because let's see here. That's only 2 tall. I'm hoping this still works. I'm going to open it up in creative tomorrow, spawn some husks. Because what I've found with the husks are they can spawn in a 2-block area, but they can't move in a 2-block height. I don't know, maybe it's being on snow? I mean, at the very least, anything that falls this point and after obviously is not going to have any trouble. And if they fall here, eventually they'll work their way out to here to get pulled down this way. I don't know. I will test it. If I, in fact, let's do that real quick. Um, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna save. We're going to duplicate. We're gonna go into creative and play. And we're going to check. Where's he at? Husk. Put him over the desert. It just feels right. Can you move? Can you? Oh, you can. You can move. That's what I want to know. I swear I've done it where they can't move at all, but it looks like he can, and he doesn't have any issues. All right, so old man playing video games, doing a little test, and that guy worked just fine. I'm gonna have this on YouTube tomorrow, and 3 people watching. Oh my God, y'all are awesome! And I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Later.